All right, GH. Where'd you grow up? Where are you from originally?
Right here in Manchester.
Tell me about your family growing up. You had mom and dad?
I had a dad. My mother, she left when we was little. I had a brother and two sisters. Stayed with her, me and my brother stayed with my dad. He raised us.
How would you describe your childhood with dad?
He was alcoholic.
Alcoholic.
Yeah.
Any abuse?
No.
Any abuse?
No. Nothing like that.
Your dad was working?
Huh?
Did your dad have a job?
Yeah, he was a coal miner. He worked 25 years in coal mine. He got crushed up in coal mines. My mother got a job. She went to Law County over there and got a job over there. Started messing around on him. He put her out.
So your mom really wasn't a big part of your life?
She wasn't nothing much. Still ain't. We don't have nothing to do with it.
How far did you go in school?
9th grade.
What happened after that? Did you start working or what did you get into?
I went to work when I was 16 on the railroad. I worked there 5 years. The guy I was working for, he fell dead with a heart attack and came back home missing in Indianapolis.
When did you start getting in trouble with the law?
I was in a fish tank when I turned 21. I got 3 years for receiving stolen property. I've been drinking stuff, from an early age. Still do today. That's the reason I'm in here now.
Is it drugs or alcohol that's your biggest
Both.
problem? Both? What drug do you use? Is it crystal meth?
Yeah, I was smoking cocaine. I stayed in Florida 15 years, Daytona. I lived down there 15 years. I worked at Disney World 6 years.
You did?
Yeah,
So you've traveled the country a little bit.
yeah. I've been to New York and I lived in Miami. North Miami Beach, I stayed down there a year.
How long you been in prison or jail?
I've been to state prison 3 or 4 times and twice in the feds.
What were you in for?
I had AK-47 with bulletproof vest, a right point shotgun, and 44 mag. That's what I went to feds for.
What were you planning on doing?
Nothing. I just driving up down the road getting drunk.
You just like guns.
Yeah.
And you're currently here in Kentucky in jail. What are you in for?
Now,
Yeah, this time.
I think it's theft over burglary charge. 3rd-degree burglary.
Were drugs and alcohol part of that?
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Somebody told me something about you had underwear in your head or something.
That's me. I was that bandit down here in O'Neill. I caught a ride home from the game room up there and got in with a car with a guy. I'm sitting in the car and he busted the door down, still an air compressor. And he got me on, I stepped out of the car and he got me on camera. I plead guilty to 5 years probation. I'm in here for sanction. I pissed meth at the co-op. I was drunk in hell when I went in there all day. They give me 9 days. First time they give me 30, 60, and now 90. I got a woman, she smokes that dope all night, and I fuck you. If I'm gonna buy it, I'm gonna smoke it too. You know what I'm saying?
Do you have children?
Yeah. I took a woman from Louisville down to Florida, divorced her, married one from Florida. I got one wife that was in Georgia, one in Louisville, and one Daytona. Been married 3 times. I got 4 girls and 2 boys.
You ever talk to them?
Yeah, I talked to my daughter in Florida, so I got one here and the rest of them 2 in Tennessee. And let's see, hell, they scattered everywhere. Florida. I've had a woman in every southern state.
If you had your life to live all over again, what would you have done differently?
Not a damn thing.
No regrets?
No, I've had a good time. It's causing a lot of this here, but I guess that goes with it.
Tell me about your typical day here in jail.
We get up and play poker. So we get tired, lay down, sleep, and back up and play poker again. We gamble.
How long are you going to be in for this time?
9 days.
9 days.
I pulled 60 days and got out and stayed out 9 days and got caught again.
How old are you now?
Hmm.
How old are you?
61.
61. What do you see for your future? What do you want to see happen?
I'm thinking about going back to Florida. I got an ex-wife down there and a kid. She'll be 35 May 19th. She lives in Daytona. I'm married to a registered nurse down there. Was I divorced? She won't me to come back down there.
And drug use is something that's been a constant in your life?
Last time I got out, I walked out in front of jail and some woman come down the hill walking out there. I went, hey, G.H., that's what? She said, I got some dope and some money. I said, well, hell, let's go. I didn't make his pro off and lock me up again. It's all everywhere here.
Yeah, drugs
You can't go nowhere without running into a friend or something.
Why is it that drugs are such a big part of life in Appalachia?
For me, it's just like, my woman's 46 years old. Good looking woman, and she likes to smoke dope, and I'm 61, hell, I ride well. It ain't the dope, I never done no dope. I come back from Florida 10 years ago. Come back here and it's everywhere. Everybody likes it, women likes it. Let's ride well.
Did you have dreams of doing something with your life when you were a young man?
Well, it was. I had to quit school because I had 2 little sisters and a brother. My brother committed suicide. He couldn't take it no more. My little brother did about 7 years ago. It's just been one thing after another, really. Father died. He died.
Who are you closer to?
I called my mother and she said she was sorry, but I said, "By God, sorry, just don't make up for what we've been through here, for what you did," you know what I'm saying?
Do you think not having your mom in your life affected you, your adult life?
Yeah, it messed me and my brother up.
What's your biggest fear now at 61 years old?
Yeah, what?
What's your biggest fear?
I don't really care. Fear or nothing. I just take it one day at a time.
You have some good memories of your younger life?
Yeah.
What are some of your favorite things to think of?
Well, me and my brother, we used to hunt together,
Do you think not
feed,
having your mom in your life?
the ginseng mountains. You see that show about the ginsenggers up there?
Yeah, there's ginseng here.
That's a fluke. I could train them everyone. I've trained everybody in this country out of ginseng. I can go anywhere. I can pick a stick up out of that ditch up and hit that hill and make $100 an hour or two anywhere. I'm probably the best in this country right now. And you could ask anybody.
You have friends now?
Yeah,
They get into similar trouble as you?
yeah. Most of my friends I went to school with all passed away. I about outlived them all.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that from drugs or guns or what?
Well, they call it a heart attack here, but I believe it's OD, overdose. That's be the real name for it, which they just say they had a heart. Everybody in the country can't be having a heart attack. You know what I'm saying? And I know every one of them does drugs, so to me, it has to be drugs.
You think when the coal mines closed down, that affected life for everyone here?
I worked 6 years myself in there, in Harlem. My daddy got covered up in coal mines, broke his back up. He told me, he come up and told me, he said, "Son, I can't sleep every night and you're in the coal mine." And he told me to quit, and I quit. I left and went to Florida. I worked a mile and a half underground, about to face the coal like you land that wall. At a continuous miner shoveling dust on a belt. 10 hours a night, I loved it. They'd send somebody back there to break me, and I said, "I don't need nobody back here." I went there and shoveled. I worked there 6 years.
You've been in love before? You've been married 3 times?
Yeah, I've been married 3 times.
You think there's a chance you'll be married again?
Probably. I got a divorce pending over in court from that one from Florida now. I had 4 kids by her. I got two boys in Daytona was born. I done 38 months in prison in Florida with a chain gang. I got out in 2000. Jean met a girl down there. She was a president of the Outlaws gang down there, Josie Hossey. He told me, he said, you'll never marry my daughter. I said, you wind up in that Halifax River over there. Well, I've been married to her 22 years right now. I fed them for 2 years. I got scars all over me fighting them backers. There's a bar down there called a Full Moon, biker bar. Well, me and my daughter moved her across the street, and I'd go in there and drink every night and fight every night. Come on, I'd beat to death when I had to work the next morning. There'd be one on that side, one behind me, bust me back the head with a beer bottle. We'd tear it down. Never, you know, all the times we fit, there was never a law called one time. That old guy behind the bar, he said, now boss, that's about enough. That'd be it.
GH, what would you say is the most important lesson you've learned in your life?
It's been hell to stay alive. I've been legally dead 11 times. I've been on that flight helicopter right there 3 times, legally dead. Collect. I wouldn't know, say I've learned much of nothing.
All right, GH. Thank you so much for sharing your story.
Thank you, bud.
Wish you lots of luck when you get out.
You too.
I hope you stay out.
I'll be out June 27th. You too.